What's going on, people? Henry here, back to you guys again with another fragrance review. As we are still staying in winter, but trying to go to the sweet side of things, I am still going to the house of Latafa to look and find some other gems for you guys. So, stay tuned. This fragrance came out, I think, 2 years ago, or maybe a year ago. I'm not too sure anymore. I have to look it up. And a lot of people have been talking about it on YouTube. So I was looking for it and now I got it. I got it a little bit onto the pricey side of things. I bought it for 75 euros. 75. Well, let me say 65 plus shipping and everything. It went up to 75. Really expensive here in Germany, but in the US it's much more affordable than here. I don't know why. Maybe it's because of the regulations and the product or whatever it is, but it's just really scarce in Europe. And I still got it. I went out there. You can get it. You can't get it anymore onto Amazon, especially in Germany. You can only get it on eBay. Some people obviously bought it before and now they're reselling it on a higher price. I mean, talking about 65 is like a double price of what they bought it already. Maybe they bought much more and then now they're just reselling. Find fantastic type of business to do at this moment, especially when everybody's looking for it and the prices are going a little bit high, which I still think that is a good sign for this type of fragrance, that it came out and then obviously it went missing, so everybody is looking for it. And Latafa, I don't know what they're doing, if they're going to produce more or they're going to wait until the prices pushes up so that they can produce much more and then sell it with a higher price, which can be also a good business thought behind it. But anyway, I'm going to talk about this fragrance and my experience with it, talk about the longevity of it, the versatility, the complement factor, who can actually wear it, and for who it is for. Now, starting with the longevity. But before I go to the longevity, I'm going to talk about the opening. Whenever you spray, and this is also something else, you have to be really muscular with this. I don't know what they did with this cap, but whenever you put it inside, it clicks and then it holds. I mean, picking it up from the bottle is no problem. You don't have to be scared. You can actually walk with it and this cap is gonna hold it. No problem. You gotta be strong a little bit. My muscles are, I don't have to go to the gym. I just have to make more fragrance reviews from Latafa. The caps are either heavy or they're strong to get out. Perfect for your gym exercise. But nevertheless, opening, I'm gonna spray it onto my left hand side. Try to see how it opens up. Oh, brilliant, 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 brilliant. Oh man, this fragrance is, first of all, I'm gonna start by describing it as a room filler. It's gonna fill up the room, period. It is not an aggressive fragrance, but it fills up the room pretty good, intensely. Cinnamon, nutmeg, and some type of rose that opens up really strongly. It is not in your face, but it is there. You can smell it. The nutmeg and the cinnamon. The cinnamon is really strong. It projects more than the other ones. And they've also got this caramel in there. And some other fruity type of, notes that are also in there. I didn't look too much deeply into it from the, let me say, the notes breakdown, but from just smelling it directly, you can smell there's some sort of fig and cinnamon is really strong. The spicy, the nutmeg also comes off pretty good in a brilliant type of way. you have to try it. You have to try it. You've got no other choice. If you can get it in the US, you have to get it. If it's onto still $40 US, buy it, because this thing is a brilliant fragrance. I mean, most of the people are talking about it to be a clone of Angel Share by Kilian, but to be honest, I'm inspired. I feel good about it, and what by Kilian is asking for is much more to compare to what this is. And to be honest, I just think that it's a brilliant fragrance. And you need to try it. You absolutely need to try it. It's affordable, it is out there. You just have to be on the lookout for it. I'm gonna leave my link down below. If you are in Germany, Europe, whatever, Spain, Portugal, you have to go down to my link below and try to get it. If it comes on the market, you have to get it because it is that good. Lattafa is doing a good job. Great job. So you gotta look after it and you gotta go out there and get it. Longevity onto this fragrance. We are talking about maximum. Well, I can't really talk maximum or minimum. You have a different type of skin, composition. Everybody's got their own skin composition. I've got my own, you have your own, so you gotta try it. But for me, it works about, let me say, 7 hours. 7 hours, you can still smell it, and especially in the dry down, when you go nose blind to it, because it gets to you and then you just forget about it. But it stays for a longer time than what you think. You're gonna smell it by yourself for about 2 hours, and then it just disappears. But everybody else is still smelling you. So you've got your own 2 hours and everybody else has got their own 4 hours. Because sometimes, people walk around and then come back into your environment and still smell you. But whenever you are by yourself wearing it, it's always with you, so you go nose blind to it. You don't really realize if it's still with you or not. But the people around you that are taking walks or maybe coming back, or you meet new different people, that's like a different type of smell sensing, and they completely smell you. So whenever you don't smell it, you can still reapply it for yourself, but it's still gonna go you're still gonna go nose blind to it, but the people around you are gonna still be smelling you. Now, maximum, let me say 7 hours. For me, it worked like that. But the next day, onto the shirt or whatever, you can still smell it really mildly. But for yourself, you're talking about 4 hours, you're still gonna smell it, get the whiffs of it here and there, coming here and there. But you go nose blind to it after this 4 hours period. If you want to smell it again, then you just have to reapply it again, which I normally don't do. If I apply it in the morning and just go to work, then I'm not reapplying it. Then the people at work are just really smelling, how fantastic I'm smelling on that day. But anyway, I'm gonna go straight to compliment factor. Since I said that you go nose blind to it, I realized that I was at work and it's quite a big setup. So you've got offices and different type of departments, and somebody came from somewhere coming in and asking colleagues like, who the hell is smelling so good? So I was actually shocked because a colleague of mine said directly, no, that's him smelling so good. And I was thinking, oh shit, she can actually smell me. But she didn't actually say anything. But a guy came from somewhere and then came like, oh man, what is that smell? It smells fantastic. I didn't realize, because sometimes you buy a fragrance, yes, you smell it. It smells good to yourself, but you don't know how the reaction of other people's nose senses are working. For some people, it's completely amazing. So that compliment was enough for me to say, wow, okay, I find this fragrance amazing, and some other people also find it amazing. And for me, it's a bonus. Like, this is a hammer on the nail, nailing it exactly in the way that I was actually expecting it to. So if you want to think about compliment factor about this fragrance, guys, Don't get me wrong, you get compliment. This is a compliment monster. Some people are just shy, like I'm always talking about in my other videos, to actually express to you that, you know, they like the fragrance or whatever, but they keep it to themselves, which I find really wrong. You know, whenever you like something, you know, you gotta go out there and find out what the hell is going on. If something is happening around you, you gotta know. So if you smell somebody that is smelling nice, you gotta go out there and then tell them, make them feel nice, you know, tell them. It's just really human nature. You tell people when somebody's dressing up really nice, you tell them, man, women, you look beautiful, you look good, this is too much sauce. So be out there and tell the people. Don't be shy like some other people are. But nevertheless, I still got compliments with this fragrance. The first time I wear it at work, I got compliment that came from somewhere that I didn't even expect. So if you're looking at compliment factor, you're gonna get tons of compliment, and I'm sure that women, whew, they love it. They're gonna love it. But anyway, what kind of people are able to wear this? Well, everybody can wear this. Also younger people, starting from 20 years old, going up to 50 or 60 or whatever, you can still rock this. You can rock this in the office, you can rock this not at the gym. I mean, if you're going out, romantic setup, evening outings or date nights, perfect. It's brilliant. You gotta try it. Oh man. And something else that I would like to say is that if you mix this one here with what the hell is it? Oh man, can't find it. With what else? Oh, you gotta mix it up with Amir Al Oud. You know, I don't have it here. It's somewhere around. But if you mix this one, like layering, if you wanna smell completely mesmerizing, you gotta add this one and put Amir Al Oud also on top. I mean, this flavor is bomb. It's crazy. So you gotta try it. I really highly recommend you guys out there to get this perfume. If you think that, you know, it is a clone of anything, which I personally don't think, because everything that Lattafa does these days is a clone of something. But I don't really think so. I'm starting to doubt, because people are just getting the idea of saying, oh, the new Lattafa is. Even if they make something like this, okay, maybe it looks like Angel Share in a sort of ways, but honestly, it can be a clone. But who gives a shit? I don't give a shit. I just liked how it smells. I mean, some other perfumes, yes, you know, they have to make a name first of all by cloning different fragrances that are already into the market and making noise already for them to actually, you know, come up and to be recognized. But I just think personally that this fragrance is a fragrance by its own. Maybe it smells similar to Angel Share, but it is not completely a clone of Angel Share. And by me giving them at least vouching for them, or vouching for this company, even if they're not paying me or whatever, but nevertheless, I just really like doing this because it's my hobby. Whenever I got time, I do this kind of stuff. It makes me feel good. It also teaches me to be more, let me say, free to speak onto the screen and putting my face out there, my voice out there, and putting myself, you know, to the public. It just helps me, you know, with a lot of things. But nonetheless, it also helps the other people also get nice quality products from, let me say, these brands that we are promoting or that we are putting out there. Yes, you know, it helps everybody. It helps me, it helps you as well. So my recommendation to you guys is for you guys to put up your name onto the lineup or whatever for you to get it. If you still want to get it on a more expensive you know, way, then you have to go out there because it's still on the market, but it's just a little bit pricey, but you still get it. Or if you want to wait until the prices go down, if they produce more and put it back on the market, or pump it back in the market, then you can still get it onto, let me say, 35 euros or 40 euros. But for now, on eBay or whatever, you get it for 75 or 80 euros, which is crazy madness for Lattafa fragrance. I mean, for this fragrance, I am imagining the quality and the beauty of the fragrance is about 200 euros. Easily 200. If, let me say, Tom Ford had to produce something like this, they would put it up there for about 300 or 350 easily, and people will still buy it. So Lattafa, buying it for 70 euros, yeah, okay, it's a bit much, but it is still worth it. Anyway, like I said, age group, I already said it, 20 going up. Everybody can wear it, women and men. This is completely unisex. If you want to have much more performance, better performance with it, or better projection, you can layer it up with Amir Al Oud, Intense Oud, to just make the complete setup of a bomb, which is brilliant. So go out there and, you know, smell good, look for this thing, look out again, you know, from the House of Lattafa, what they're coming up with. But for now, I'm gonna stick with this, and I've talked about it, and I hope that you like this video. So please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. You know, every time somebody likes my review, you know, YouTube sees that, you know, we have to recommend this guy much more to other people. So it's gonna be really helpful if you go out there and smash the like button and share it to friends and family. So this is my take onto Camera by the House of Lattafa. Jesus, can I always fight with this? Brilliant fragrance. Thank you very much for watching. You know, keep smelling good, keep looking good, and be healthy and stay safe. Thank you.